Okay, I arrived at my designated area. I'm just gonna scout it out midday. I'm gonna go up this trail and it's about a mile long, and then I'm gonna sit till 4. I wanna see if there's any movement, any trails up there. And the area is pretty open. This is not bow, this is rifle. Definitely rifle. Check it out. Um, it's Now there's a trail down at the bottom, but I'm not gonna do that. Very steep. And there are bears up here, so I brought a sidearm just in case. Um, Let me see how I'm gonna do this. Okay, let me get the ball rolling. I'll put on low. Down. Overdrive. I think I can go up there as quiet as I can. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera off because I gotta hang on to the bike with both hands. Okay, here's a very good spot. Um, it looks like there is a right away here, a crossing, and it's pretty open. You can actually hunt this with a Winchester if you want to. Um, 100 yards max. But down there in the open, that's gonna be Magnum country. So I'm just scoping it out, and I'm looking for signs or droppings or anything on the trail. Nothing till now, nothing yet. So we'll see later. This bike is a beast. I have it on 4 low, and man, it just goes over everything. Bunch of rocks back there. I already see a problem here. There's a good chance that it's going to be deer in this area. Problem is, how do you get the deer out? This is like 70 degrees, 80 degrees down. It's almost a straight wall. I don't have a winch on this thing. I wish I had. Winch only goes maybe 100 yards. You shoot a deer, you gotta shoot him twice. Make sure he drops, and he still will roll. This is so steep. I mean, look at this. Okay, this is the spot. And parking. It doesn't roll. Nice and tight. So yeah, it's beautiful. But man, this is very steep. This is for goats. Now the area that I was looking at Google Earth. Oh, there's my boy. This thing is tough. I gotta change the oil on it. Alright, let me take a look over the edge here. What I thought it was gonna be a meadow. That's what I thought. It's a downhill. And the vegetation here, it's up to your chest. The plan that I kept looking was to go on the ridge behind this pile of rock and go to that tree and camp, stay there all day. And I have a gut feeling that this is a good feeding area for deer. But look at the terrain. I mean, it's gonna be up to your chest. So I made the trip. I'm gonna stake it out, and I brought some water. And let's see if I can see anything in the afternoon. So I'm gonna find a shady spot, take a nap because I've been up since 3:30. Let me see if there's a way going around the pile of rocks. No. Oh no, I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, this is a good viewing area. You can see across and everything. But what's the use of seeing a deer across the mountain when you can't shoot it and you can't get at it? So the hell with that. Let me grab the little bottle of water and just about half a bottle. That's enough. I've been drinking a lot of water on the way here. I'm just curious about this spot. And the reason I'm curious is not because it looks good, which it does. Deer like to hide in stuff like this. Very heavy, thick cover. But behind that ridge, there's a famous trail down at the bottom where the deer migrate through. And well, they don't migrate, they just kind of sneak out. When they hear the shooting, that's where they head to. So there's a meadow across the way. Let me see if I can get the camera zoomed in. There's a meadow there, right on top. And there's some deer. And I've hunted that other area, the other side. Now there you can see a road down there. So yeah, I'm kind of curious about this area. I got a feeling I am going to see something in the afternoon. So we'll see. Time will tell. And I hope I don't have a bear knocking at my door. I got my sidearm just in case. There's some shade there in the front. Let's see if, and of course I don't have my hiking boots. I got my tennis shoes, and I'm holding the camera with my hand, not with the tripod. I should have brought the tripod, but it's very cumbersome. See, there's a lot of feed here. This is bitter brush. And they like to eat this stuff because it has a certain mineral that they like. and it's bitter. There's also young manzanilla. They like to eat that too. The little berries right here. They eat this stuff. Yeah, they're not bad. They're not poisonous, I think. So man, I've been wanting to get out of the house, and my wife said, why don't you go in? And I said, well, I'm not ready with the truck. I still got to do this and that. And she goes, just go like that. Because the refrigerator wasn't cooling. It didn't cool with propane. And I said, that's weird. It always does. And then I put it in 110, and it wasn't cooling with 110. So then on the way here, actually before getting up to the mountains, I already drove like almost 3 hours. I said, you know what? Let me switch it over to 12 volts, because I started thinking the refrigerator has to be level for it to work. And my driveway, my piece of shit driveway, is leaning all the time to one side. I've been wanting to tear it up and put new, but it's a lot of money for now, and we can't do it. We have other expenses that we have to take care of. So what I did is I got off, pulled to the side, got off, switched it to 12, got back on it, and now when I got here to the trailhead, I turned the switch to off, and then I went inside. That's when I found out that the cabinet fell off the ceiling, and I felt the refrigerator, and I looked at the thermometer. It was 65. So it is working with the recharging system. In other words, the solenoid, it picks up power from the alternator, sends it to through a fuse. I did the electrical, so it's working. And it was icy already being formed on the freezer side. So the refrigerator works. I thought it was dead. I was blaming the fridge. I told her I think it's kaput, but it's not. It's because the refrigerator, the refrigerator has to be level, because there's a liquid in there that has to work when it's level. And I was level on the road. That's why it started working. So when I go home, I'm going to build a little platform. That's what I did with the other truck, and kind of level it out a little bit, so when I plug it into the 110, it would cool the refrigerator. Then I can load it up and then switch it to 112 and take off, and it'll keep it cold through the whole trip, because it already started cold. But it has to be level. That's what I found out the hard way. All right, guys, one last look here, and I'm going to sit down. And start glassing, especially down there. All right, later. Okay, so I changed locations because I realized that other area is so chest high that it's gonna be difficult for a deer to walk in there. They might do it, but deer usually want to go the easiest path. All animals do that, and except if they're getting pushed or they're getting shot at, they'll go through anything. They go through brush and whatever. But let me see if I can pick up that hawk. It's a chicken hawk. He's flying very fast. I think he saw me. He got alarmed. the side. It's got a lot of open area that deer can graze and spend the day. The brush, it's pretty green, so I think they got some rain. I talked to a girl down in town, and she said that it rained a few days ago. I don't know for how long, but apparently it was enough to turn everything a little more greener. And by summertime, well, it's already summertime, it'll probably start turning yellow. Okay, that seems to be a trail over there. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, so got back in the truck and I'm going to the end of the road. And I foresee heat at night. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a little hard to get some sleep because it's pretty warm. I don't have the temperature here, but I hope it cools off at night. Sometimes it does. So let's go to the end of the road now and pull up. The trail, the trail that I did, it looks like nobody's been up there for years. There's a lot of overgrown brush and a lot of rocks. And then on this road, there's been a few tree trunks that have fallen across the road, and somebody cut it to have an opening for the vehicles. I don't know if it's when the fire went through here. There was a big fire that was set on purpose. And that was a long time ago. It must have been mid-90s, I think it was. So, oh, there's another one. Look at the size of that one. I'll go around this sucker. I don't have a chain link. I mean a chainsaw that's battery operated. When I was sitting up on the edge of that big meadow there, that downhill, I was dozing off. Oh, I see tracks. Okay, somebody's back here. Oh, wait a minute. This is the end. Wow. This is the end, and it's overgrown. I mean, this used to be just dirt. So nobody's been back here for a long time. There's a lot of brush. There's a lot of, well, normal stuff. But the last time I was here, which was 3 years ago, I came here with my buddy. He always liked to come and check this area, and it was flat dirt. So I'm gonna back up and scoot to the right, just in case somebody wants to turn around over here, because you can't be in the middle. You gotta consider other people. Can't see the trailer. All right, there it is. And I don't know if I should turn it around now or just pull over here. That's good right there. There's an old fire pit that I am not going to use. Okay, that's pretty even. I haven't installed my my levels here. I used to have it in all blue. So, all right, let me set up camp. I'll see you later.